Hi there, and welcome to this week's edition of Top End Track Talk. I'm Andrew Tall, and today we'll be previewing this Friday's meeting here from Fanny Bay, which will be the 28th of November. Unfortunately, the highest rated race of the day, the average benchmark affair over 1,200 metres, failed to gain the requisite 5 horses at acceptance time and was therefore deleted, leaving a 4-race card. 33 horses have accepted, although the second race will require some 4 scratchings due to having 9 riders in attendance, meaning we should go round with about 29 runners on Friday. The first of the quartet gets underway at the mid-afternoon time of 3:15 p.m, while the last is timed to jump at 5:04 p.m. In the first, the Ridges Palmerston Handicap. It's a benchmark 76 event over 1,600 metres, and my numbers are 2, 6 and 4. I think he gets his chance to break through. Number 2, Peerless Stickers. He's trained by Tayan Holter and Raymond Viger rides. Bought out of the sale here in Darwin just a few short months ago at carnival time. He's only had the 2 runs here. He ran second first up behind Devil's Delight, and then he was third behind the very smart Baldinio over 1,300 metres last time. Up to the mile here, I think that's what he's looking for. That said, he's had 5 runs at a mile and he has yet to win, but he's gone some good races down south and has never been far away. So I think the trip helps, and a barrier of 5 won't be any issue to him, and I think number 2, Peerless Stickers, a good thing on the card. Number 2 on top for me, ahead of 6, Hotham English, another tried horse from a sale in Alice Springs a couple of years ago. Racing well, 2 wins and a second his last 3. Jared Todd rides for Ella Clark, and in for third, number 4, Beau Factor. Broke through for a deserved win last time out over this trip for Terry and Dakota Gillette. He's only had 2 starts at a mile and won them both. So that is good form for a race of this nature, a benchmark 76, and he is my third selection. So numbers in the first are 2, 6 and 4. The second, the Twilight Racing on the 5th of December handicap. This a Class 2, and we move to the 1,300 metre barrier for this event. Numbers here are 6, 7 and 8. Time to Backer for me, number 6, trained by Phil Cole. Deborah Barton claims the 3 kilos, takes the mount here. Has won 2 of her last 3. If she wins this race, she will have won 3 in a calendar year here in Darwin, so she'll qualify for the Sportsbet Newcomers bonus. So we wish the connections of Time to Backer all the very best. Another 5,000 will jump in if she happens to win on Friday, and I think she can. Good win last time. That was over 1,300 metres. Same trip again. A Stern Magic chased her home on that occasion. I just think she's racing well enough that she can get that 3rd win in the calendar year on her resume. 6 on top for me at a 7, Senor Bill. Paul Shires trains and rides. He's had 3 starts of this trip for 1 second. His last start effort over 1,200 metres was good. He finished 3rd behind Patriotic King. Hit the line well on that occasion, and I think the step up in trip will be to his liking. Number 7, and in for third, number 8, Sass. Is still a maiden. He's had 6 starts for 3 seconds, but his last couple of runs have been really good. Second placings behind Malinzi and Mr. Nunez, and only has to reproduce that with Stan Sakos aboard. Good to see Stan back riding in Darwin. I think Sass is a right in the party here as well, and certainly a trifecta chance. Numbers in the second are 6, 7 and 8. We go to the third, the Ladbrokes Top 234 betting handicap. Over the 1,200 metres now for the 0 to 64 gallopers. A 6-horse field here. My numbers are 1, 2 and 6. Patriotic King, he's won 2 of his last 3. He's a very speedy conveyance, although he has won at this trip before. In fact, last start he won over the 1,200 metres. And that was a good effort too. He drew the outside, was used up early, and still had enough in reserve to get to the line and hold out Merchant Delight by 3/4 of a length. He's drawn a bit better this time in barrier 4. He'll go forward again. That's his modus operandi. That's the way he goes best, and I've got him on top to win again. Number 1 ahead of number 2, Bruno. Good 3-year-old last season, of course. This horse, he ran 3rd in the Guineas behind Vanguard Legend, and had won 3 times prior to that for Tayan Holter. Raymond Viger goes aboard. So he had 3 wins in his first preparation here in the top end last year. Resumes here. I'm sure he'll be fit enough to go a really bold race. Number 2, Bruno. And in for third, number 6, Miss Black Diamond. Last start winner for the Logan team of Tom and Sonia. Drawn the inside gate. She's pretty speedy. Whether she can hold the lead with Patriotic King in the race remains to be seen. But it was a deserved win last time out, and I'm sure she'll race well again, the 6-year-old mare by Russian Revolution. Numbers in the third are 1, 2 and 6. And we go to the last, and this is the Vale Philip Crouch handicap, named in honour of the late Philip Crouch, who lost his battle He's long battled with cancer just last Friday. Of course, well known to most here in the Territory as a jockey for many years, Phil, and we wish his family and many friends the deepest of condolences on the passing of Philip Crouch. The 1100 metres for the 0 to 58 gallopers, and my numbers are 2, 5 and 1. Australia Pride for me. Gary Clark trains, Jared Todd rides. Resumed from a break, quite a decent break last time out with a good third, I thought, in the hands of Aaron Sweeney behind Jumping Power 2. Finished third, beaten 3.5 lengths, but the extra 100 metres I think will suit him and look to be returning to somewhere near his best. He won 2 races earlier in the year here in Darwin and then just went off the boil, but hopefully looking to get back to something like his best. Number 2, Australia Pride. In for second, number 5, Tipsy Tornado. Paul Shires trains and rides. Hasn't had a has had a run since the carnival, and in fact it's had a couple of runs since the carnival. Last start was on the 18th of October. Disappointed on that occasion, so it's had a bit of a freshen up since then. 6 weeks between runs, and I think you'll see Tipsy Tornado back to somewhere near her best. She had won at her previous start on the 26th of September. And my third selection, number 1, Bryce. Deborah Barton rides for Phil Cole. 2 fourths at his last 2 starts, the most recent a fresh run. That was on the 15th of November. So he's second up here. That was 1,000 metres. I think the 1,100 suits him better. He probably wants to go further, to be fair. But I think he's certainly a trifecta hope in the last. So numbers in the last are 2, 5 and 1. The best bet on the day, race 1, number 2, Peel the Stickers. I think we can get the money early in the day. Race 1, number 2, I hope I said that. Race 1, number 2, Peel the Stickers. While the best roughie is in race 2, number 2, and that was It Was Only a Kiss. It Was Only a Kiss from the stable of Jason Manning. Jared Todd goes aboard this horse out of the sale in Darwin earlier this year, and I thought certainly improvement to come on its first up effort. It Was Only a Kiss. Race 2, number 2, the best roughie. Well, that wraps up this edition of Top End Track Talk. We'll be back again, same time, same place next week for the second Friday meeting in successive weeks here in the Top End, and that will be the 5th of December. So until next week, good luck and good punting.